Deep, but we still love and laugh. Love talk, let's chat. Love talk, it's love talk. We're all so bully. Gets deep, but we still love and laugh. Love talk, let's chat. Love talk.
Hello and welcome to Love Talk, where when love talks, the world listens. I'm your girl, also ravishing.
And I'm Boogie. Hey, y'all.
Hey!
It's another special day.
Mhm.
We got, okay, first of all, this month is Mother's Day, next
Yes.
Sunday.
Yes.
And I mean, all the shows are special, but this is kind of extra special because we got Mama Bowman.
Mama Bowman.
AKA my mama. You can call her Mama Boogie time. So, y'all, let's welcome Mama B, aka Mama Bowman, to the show.
How are you? Welcome.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me
Oh,
in the house.
yes. We got Mama in the house.
Yeah.
So, Mama B, we always like to start off the show with a little icebreaker, a little game.
Okay.
And the name of this game is called Mama's Eye Candy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Where is he?
so, Mama B, the way this game works is we're gonna show you a couple of different pictures of some guys, and you let us know if this particular guy will catch Mama's eye. And if you say yay or nay, just give us a little short description on why yay or why nay. Okay.
Okay.
All
Guy number one. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Is that a yay?
Yes. That's a
Okay.
yay. That's a yay. Yeah. Now, because he's sharp. Debonair.
He is.
My kind of something,
You know
something.
who I remember him off? He was on the Half and the Half Nots.
Oh,
That's the dad, Jim.
yes, yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
One nay. I mean one yay.
Yes. Chat, we want y'all answers too. He's definitely a half. Oh,
Oh, I like it.
all right. Number two.
Number two.
Mhm. Maybe some years back.
Okay.
But, I mean, if I was younger, he would definitely be a yay.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a little young for me right now. I'm surprised, Mama. I'm surprised. I like him young, but maybe not that young. Okay. All right. Number 30. He probably could be my son. Oh, she gonna say that too. Okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He'd be all right too. He's younger though too, But
he is.
But I'm saying he would have been back in the day.
Oh, back in the day. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He would have been high, maybe. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is fun. All right, let's see. Guy number 4. Okay. That's what you call it? What's his name?
The All-State man.
Yeah, but he played on Yeah, that's a good man, Savannah. Yes.
Just good man,
Well,
Savannah.
all time. Although he wasn't a good man on there though, because he had a wife and trying
That's
to,
right.
pick
That
her up
he
too.
did.
Yeah.
He did.
So,
tripping on there.
yeah.
He did. Okay.
But the real him probably be okay.
Okay.
Not the act.
So
Right.
my son said the guy before the Allstate man was the
Yeah.
Aquaman.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
he sure is.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
sure is. Yup, yup.
Yeah. Okay. And
Hmm.
Daddy.
you know who that is, right?
Yeah, these are definitely yay.
Yay. Okay.
Mhm.
Steady. All right.
Daddy, yeah. The,
He
Barbie.
definitely need to entertain.
Mhm. Oh.
Oh.
Mhm. I'm loving this show already. Okay. So
that's
that was everyone.
Yes.
All right. So now on to the questions.
Yeah.
How you want to go? How you want to do it, sis?
You can go first.
Okay. Mama B, my first question is, what life lessons do you wish you have learned early in life?
No, I think I really think that I learned everything that I was supposed to learn when I was supposed to learn it.
Okay.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I feel like all the things that I went through and that happened to me to teach me for the next phase in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I think everything happened in order, the way
Okay.
it was supposed to happen.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. All right. So
Mhm.
speaking of the eye candy, back in the day, what kind of guys did you like?
Ooh.
Athletes.
Athletes.
Because I was a cheerleader, so I was going for the guys that play basketball and football. You know,
Mhm.
that was
So
my pick at that time.
back then, were they called like jocks?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
okay, so that
You,
was
you can say
athletes was
that. Yeah,
considered
you
jocks.
can say
Okay.
they were jocks. Yes, yeah,
Okay.
that's what they call them.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You were kind of
Um,
popular too, right, Mom? Back in
Huh?
the, you were kind of popular too, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For real. And
look,
was.
Mama B said, "Oh yeah, for real."
And was. Yes. Yeah. Everybody knew Jewel. Yeah.
Oh,
Shine.
okay. Let's see. Mama B, what does happiness mean to you now compared to when you were younger?
Mhm.
Uh, Happiness now means a sort of peace
Mm-hmm.
in my soul.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It means being able to love and be loved, means being able to travel and do things that I enjoy doing, not having to not really answer to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Uh, it means enjoying time with my children, my girls. Um, and hopefully, I mean, right now I'm single, but I would like to meet somebody that likes doing the things I like to do, like traveling and going out to restaurants. That's what
So
happiness means to me right now.
you will because you came on this show like it was a dating show. I'm like, look at Mama. No, that man looking at this and like who that lady is. Yeah,
You never know who's watching.
that's right.
That next one could be right.
Mm-hmm.
Watching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I
Yeah.
ain't mad at you.
I want him to get a good look.
Ooh, I love it.
So you mentioned that what happiness looks like now. What was it before for
Mhm.
you?
Happiness before was just hanging out with my friends and,
Mhm.
partying and, you know, doing all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. It's different now.
Yeah.
Right now, I just want to be at peace and
Mhm.
just do a lot of the things that I like doing, not being worried about nothing.
Mhm.
My kids are grown. So it's time to, live life.
I
Be
know
Mama
that's
B.
right. Yes. Oh,
That's
I
it.
love it.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Okay, it's my turn, huh?
Yes.
Okay. What was your favorite things to do with your friends and the guys you dated?
We used to really like going to the skating rink, roller skating, not ice skating. No.
Oh,
I've gone ice skating, but that's not really my thing. But roller skating was my thing. We
Mhm.
used to love going roller skating, hanging out, going to the movies, partying.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means you can skate.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I
I
love
can
to
roller
skate.
skate. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't get that, Gene.
Oh,
I
you didn't
don't.
get that one, sis?
You want to go roller skating?
I tried with Marky. Marky's my cousin. For everybody watching, she's a year younger than me. We tried, and one of the I forgot whatever group we was in growing up, but like I never really done it again. But I think if I should have kept going,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
I've always wanted to. It seems cool. I think I
Mhm.
would like it, especially now. I can get some exercise in with it. Play some. They have the good music and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
give it a try though. Again.
but the
Yeah,
friends
give
I
it a
was hanging
try.
out with at the time, they went on a regular. So we just started going a lot. And because when I
Mm.
started, I wasn't,
Yeah.
Right.
I fell down a couple of times too, but I get back
Mhm.
up and keep pushing, you know.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
I got to really like it because we went so often. We went every weekend,
Yeah.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
were gone. Some
Right.
nights, Thursday nights used to be special nights, used to
Mhm.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
really got to like it. Yeah.
And
Okay.
and the more you go, the better you
Yeah.
get each time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What qualities do you value most in a companion or a partner now? Like when you get your partner, what qualities do you value most now?
Um, he's got to be confident.
Mhm.
He's got to be financially stable. He ain't got to be rich, but he
Right.
got to be able to, hold his own and, take me.
Mhm.
Oh,
Mhm.
um, he's got to be kind and he's got to love God.
Oh,
That's
yes.
it. That's it.
Mhm. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, all good qualities.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I was gonna make a joke, but
What's the joke, sis? What's the joke?
mama gonna be fighting over the same man. Nah, mama. you you want the same dream man I do.
Get your own man.
All right. Um,
That's so funny.
you
Mm.
so Bob, you've been single for quite a while now.
Hmm.
By choice, I do know.
Hmm.
Um, what have you learned during this time?
Um, that it's not that bad being single. You know what I'm saying? Because after a while, you get used to just doing what you want to do when you want to do it. Don't have anybody to answer to. I mean, and I'm not saying that I wouldn't like to have a companion
Right.
because I
Mhm.
would, but I've learned that I can be happy on my own. I don't need anyone to make me happy.
Right.
Simple as that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
true. So true.
Yeah. Living
Um,
single.
hmm.
Right.
That first. Um, what did you learn from your marriage and divorce that shape you who you are today?
Hmm. I learned that my marriage should have ended up in a divorce because
Mm.
he was just doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, the I learned that you can't really put all of your trust in somebody. You know what I'm saying? That you gotta. I think we got together and ended up getting married too soon, too fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I really didn't know him that well. I met my husband. Well, he's deceased now, but from a friend of mine. You know, like the friend that I was telling you I used to hang out with, ended up being his cousin. So I lived in Pennsylvania. He lived up here in Connecticut. So he used to come down, and that's how I met him. But it wasn't a good marriage. I'll just put it
Mm-hmm.
that way. He was a cheater, just a lot of things. So
Mm-hmm.
I learned. So from that, I'm gonna say, take your time and really get to know people. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And when you find out the first time that they cheat,
Mm-hmm.
kick them to the curb.
Yeah.
Don't wait around for a second and third chances.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, because
Yeah.
you're miserable, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that time that you're wasting, you could be living your life happy
Yeah. So
and maybe
true.
with somebody else, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Very, yes. I always say when someone shows you who they are, believe them.
That's right.
exactly,
Mm-hmm. Believe
exactly.
them.
Yeah,
So yeah, okay. Good, good, good.
It's hard to regain that trust after it's been broken. I mean, I
Yeah.
know sometimes people can, and I'm not, but it is hard, you
Mm-hmm.
know, especially when you didn't see it coming and it was like, what happened?
Right.
So, like, yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
How did motherhood change your life?
Uh,
So sorry.
it um, it was just it's like a joy that you can't explain, a love that you can't explain, that you feel for your kids, that it's just I don't know, it's just unbelievable. It's just so much joy that I feel and that I felt when I had both of you. And that of course I still feel for both of you. It's
Mm-hmm.
like no other feeling in the world.
Yep.
Really, it really is. Yeah.
And that is true. Y- You really can't explain the love.
Right.
It's
Right.
a love that only a mother would know.
Exactly. Exactly.
And it's a very powerful love because you would give up, you would sacrifice yourself for your children.
Exactly.
And you're
Yeah.
not going to sacrifice yourself for nobody, but
No. No.
your children, you will.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So,
And,
yeah.
and even from the beginning, when I was delivering my kids, yes, it was pain, but it was such a joyful pain
Mm-hmm.
because you knew what you were getting, what
Yes.
was coming out of it. It's
Yes.
it's just amazing. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yes. I felt that, Mama B. I felt it.
yeah.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
yes. Mama B, is there anything you regret doing? Um, Is there anything you regret doing when you had the chance to do it? I know you're never too old to do anything, but is it anything that you wanted to do when you were younger that you didn't do that you probably can do now?
Uh, yes. I wanted to be an airline stewardess.
Mm.
That was like I really did want to be do it. But I mean, things took a turn. I ended up getting hooked up and getting married and just it went left. But that was the one thing I really wanted to do. I mean, I could probably still do it now, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if I would do it now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Okay.
airline stewardess. That's what I really wanted to be.
I can see
Yeah,
you being the airline stewardess. You will be the perfect airline stewardess on the airplane.
yeah.
Yeah.
You would be.
And I when we went to Orlando,
Orlando.
yes, there was a older airline stewardess on our flight.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Mhm.
I could probably still be it,
Yeah, you
but
can still do it.
I don't know if I want to invest all the time into the training and this and that
Mhm.
at this point.
Yeah, it
But
is a
yeah.
lot of training, and then I think they travel a lot.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, they
Well, I love traveling, so that wouldn't be no issue.
you always be in the
But
air.
Yeah.
but yeah. And then I'm so my two clients rely on me so much right now, and I love them.
Mhm.
And so until like my 92-year-old, I don't know,
Yeah.
and I had a client that ended up living to 105. So you never know. But
Yeah.
I don't think I could leave them right now,
Right.
you know.
Mhm.
So
And
yeah,
and you're right where you supposed to be, like you said
exactly.
earlier.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be up there with you. I'm gonna be like, I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm gonna have to be.
So
I'm
you
like,
gonna have your laptop on the plane working while mama working, huh?
hey, when you gonna land? You always up in the sky. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Oh,
No, but I would support you.
okay.
Um, well, that's kind of part of that. I mean, but that's okay. Well, no, it's different. So, how would you like to spend the rest of your life?
Mm.
um, Traveling,
Hmm.
just
I
being
that's
able to
right.
go when I want to go and have a good time, and see
Mhm.
things that I haven't seen yet. I've been a lot, but there's a lot I haven't seen.
Right.
So with my time left, I'm gonna enjoy it and do what I like doing.
Mhm.
So I would say I would like to travel. Now, if I have a companion that can, take the rides with me and take travel with me, that'd be perfect. But
Yes.
if not, I ain't mad. I'm still gonna
I
do,
know that's right.
what I want to do. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. Um, what what would be the age? What is the youngest you would date and the oldest you would date?
Now you mean right
Yeah.
now?
Yes, now.
Okay.
Yeah.
The youngest will probably be 60,
Mhm.
and the oldest will probably be 60. No, I'm just kidding. The oldest will probably be 70.
Okay. What do you have any wiggle room? Let's just say
No,
you
I'll say
got
75. I say 75.
okay.
But
So let's just
he gotta be spry. I don't want a 75 old that's acting old. You know what I'm saying?
I know
It's
what you're
gotta be
saying.
somebody that meets my energy. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it
Mhm.
depends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have
Because
some
it
75
might be an 80-year-old that's got my energy. You never know. So
that don't look 80 or don't look
right,
75.
So
right.
true. Mm.
Mhm.
So
So
it depends.
okay, so let's just say a guy that checks off the boxes, checks off
Mm-hmm.
Mama B boxes, and he's 55 or 56. He's not 60.
Mm-hmm.
Would you date him?
It depends on his maturity,
He
how
checks
he
off.
acts, his stability, his
Mm-hmm. Okay.
confidence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm never gonna say no.
Okay.
You never know.
I just had to put it out
Yeah.
there in case we have any 55-year-olds listening.
That's right. See. Also, you going back closer because I would date older. So mine,
Yeah.
You don't stop.
But you got to get your own man.
I'm not be too old. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that is so funny.
um.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This is just a little bonus question because you like traveling, Mom. So, of all the trips we went on, what was your favorite trip?
That we went to.
Or even not even we, because you went a couple places, other
Oh,
places without me. So
well, the Bahamas was my favorite,
yeah, I
Mm.
knew you were gonna say that. I didn't go to
and,
Bahamas.
and then I think Cancun would be next.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's see a bonus question. Mama B, I know you and Boogie, y'all are like connected at the hip. But is there anything that you can share today that Boogie don't already know about you?
I'm scared.
uh, let me see.
And it can be something from your past, it now, recently, it doesn't matter. Anything that she doesn't already know.
Mm, That's a hard one because she basically knows
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
everything.
Yeah,
Everything.
I like
Um, no, I
Okay.
can't really think of anything that she really doesn't know.
If
I
you come up
kind of
with
thought that.
Yeah,
something,
she knows.
it's
She
like with my
knows.
sister too. Like I talk to her about a lot of stuff. Like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Just had to ask.
wow. Shout out to the chat too, by the way, y'all. And
Yes.
Yeah.
And if the heartbeats have any questions that they want to ask Mama B, drop them down in the chat.
it says 135 comments.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Amazing, y'all.
Yes.
Are you able to edit this? Because I'm yeah, the last time I hit buttons, it's hit the
Oh,
wrong.
gosh.
I'm using this
Yeah.
one today, so like I don't know if you want to press it at some point.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
but
But what I do want Mama B to do, because she's so good at giving like wisdom and advice and stuff, what would you tell I'm gonna say, young, because it can be from as young as me, as young as Boogie, all the
Mhm.
way until like, you know, your age. What would you give? What advice would you give women? It could be married women, single women, divorced, just women in general.
Um. Okay. Take care of yourself first of all.
Mm,
Don't believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And
mhm,
don't put anybody before you. You know what
Good.
I'm saying? You got to love yourself to the point that, of course, your kids, that's different. But I'm
Right.
saying, as far as a partner or a man or
Mm-hmm.
anything like that, put yourself first.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Um,
You have to love yourself first because I think if you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else? And how can somebody love you when you don't even
exactly.
love you? No.
Exactly.
Okay. All
I
right.
agree.
Let's see. So L's Endeavor says, thank you for being a loving caregiver.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
That's what I enjoy. I guess it's in me. You
mhm.
know, all my clients that I've ever had has meant something special to me. You know,
I can
some a
tell.
little more because
Mhm.
I was with them a little longer, but I love them all. I
I
love
can
them all.
tell. When you put up that video, it really touched me when I saw that video of you, kind of breaking down a little bit behind your patient.
Yeah.
I felt it through the screen. Okay. Let's see. It's so many. You got so many comments.
And one of her uh patients asked her to move in, right, Mom?
Yes, my 92-year-old, the one that
Yes.
in the video, she wants me to move in.
Wow.
Yeah, and when I leave on Friday, she said, "Now I gotta go all weekend without you." And she's like, "Yes,
Oh.
you
Big.
know."
Oh.
Yeah, she tell me that all the time.
Sweet.
You can move in, you know. No, I
That's sweet.
can't. Yeah, she's
Um,
something else.
Els also asks, she says, is Mama B willing to try online dating or have you already done that?
Ooh.
Hmm.
I never have. No, I haven't. But I mean, I probably will give it a try.
Yeah.
You know, go to one of the senior dating lines. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I've looked in it, but I never really, made a profile or anything like that to actually date someone.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
But
think you and Boogie can also do together. You know how they be having them, well, I guess it would be different guys for different, but the speed dating.
Yeah. Yep.
yeah.
That
Oh,
looks fun. I
yeah.
never done it, but it looks fun when people do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Since you can host it, you set something up, get us some.
I'm gonna get some eligible bachelors.
Right, right.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Me too.
Love Talk Speed Dating Edition.
Yep.
Right, right.
Let's do it.
Dude.
um, let's see what else we have. We just have a lot of people like Anisha LTV, Anisha the Beautiful. She said that's beautiful. We just have
Yeah,
a lot of people speaking to Mama B and speaking to each other.
love it. Y'all send some questions if y'all have them.
Yes. Anisha the Beautiful also says someone with life in him. Yes. If you are listening and watching, or whenever you listen and watch this, if you are interested in Mama B, you have to have life in you.
Yeah,
Mama B likes to travel. She don't sit at home.
that's right. I'm
Um,
gonna be living life. You
living
know,
That's
life.
right. That's right.
so you know, we ain't sitting in no rocking chair.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I
At all.
know.
Mm-mm.
At all. Um.
I was trying to pull the chat on over here, but
Oh.
I'm having.
So we have a question.
Okay.
Okay.
This is it's kind of weird because it's from my son. He says, Mama B, what are some of the positive moments or memories from your life that you feel shape you who you are today? I think you kind of answered it, but positive memories or moments.
Oh, that's a really good question.
Yeah. Um, Positive moments. I had a lot of positive moments. Okay. Um, that shaped who I am. Well, okay, I'm going to go with the training, my training to do the job that I do.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got my certification, that was a positive moment
Mm-hmm.
because it actually made me who I am. Well, no, it gave me the opportunity to be who I am. I'll put it that way because being a caregiver is something that has to be already in you. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? You have to have that compassion
Mm-hmm.
to deal with people. You know, you have to have patience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so but you know, going to school gave me the opportunity, so
Mm-hmm.
I consider that to be a positive moment.
Yes.
Um, Another positive moment was having my girls too,
Mm-hmm.
because that forced me, not forced me, but it forced me to be responsible. I had to uh, look out for somebody other than myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, people don't realize it, but all of those things are teaching you something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it takes away all the selfishness. Because when you're used to just being by yourself,
Mm-hmm.
of course, that's all you worry about is yourself. But when you get kids, have kids, it teaches you to be responsible, to care for other people, to it's that certain, like I was talking about before, that certain love and compassion that you have for other people. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So I'll say
I
that was a
agree.
positive time too.
Mm-hmm. That was
Uh,
some positive moments.
what else? Um, I'm sure there's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
positive moments I had. I can't just all remember 'em
That
right
was
this
good
minute.
though.
But yeah,
That was really
yeah,
good. And to piggyback on what you said, I think the training, it only it opened the door for people and the world to see who you really were or are, who
are
you really are. Because
exactly,
like you said, to be a caregiver, that cannot be taught. You have to have that inside of you. And you
exactly,
do have it
exactly,
inside of you.
exactly. That's the truth.
So, Adisha the Beautiful asked, Mama B, what are your dating boundaries?
Like I said, he has to be energetic. He has to like to travel,
Mhm.
and he has to be able to hold his own
That's right.
financially, financially stable. You know, that's it. I ain't trying to take care of nobody.
I
Right.
know that's right.
Period. So that's it.
I know that's
I
right.
don't, it's not a whole lot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And respectful, definitely respectful.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And I prefer a guy that's confident. You know what I'm saying?
Have to be confident.
That's know who he is
Mm-hmm.
and what he wants out of life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yep. You got to be confident if you walking side by Mama B. You got to be
indeed,
confident.
indeed.
Yes, Anisha LTV said we don't want no half steppers. Mm-mm.
That's right. That's right.
Absolutely. Not
Absolutely.
not coming to my mama. I ain't dealing with no foolishness.
Right, right.
That's right.
No.
So This question is for sus for Boogie.
Oh,
So let's just say Mama B finds, she finds her guy.
okay.
Are you going to interview? Are you going to like interview him, or how does that go?
Um, yeah, he definitely gonna have an interview. I would say, it's mandatory. You have to come on Love Talk. Me,
Oh,
me.
okay.
No, but I definitely am gonna be, even though I know my mom's grown and
Yeah.
wisdom and stuff like that, but it's just, you're also protective as a daughter,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you know your mom has a heart of gold. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to want to make sure he's not on no foolishness.
Right.
So I
I
will definitely,
understand.
not in an intimidating, blocking mama's fun way, but that's
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I want to know about him, kind of,
Right.
I ain't gonna be like how, if anybody's familiar in the chat, and a lot of people seen Baby Boy with Jody, and how he was with Melvin. I ain't gonna be that
Mm-hmm.
bad, because people trying to let mama go. but but I am gonna be, have two
Yeah.
questions for him, but I'll
Yeah.
be happy for her overall.
Mm-hmm. You have to ask a couple of questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I think this was a question that I had asked Miss Do It Yourself, but I'm gonna ask Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, you know, you're gonna meet the guy, you're gonna meet your person, and
Mm-hmm.
y'all dating, and when you look, y'all been dating for 3 years, and he has a good job, and his job now, y'all are serious. Y'all been dating for 3 years, and his job have to relocate him.
Mm-hmm.
Would you move for love?
Um, yeah, I probably would. I
Yes.
probably would. Yeah.
Mhm. Good answer. Yeah.
If everything's going good and yeah, we've been together. Yeah, 3 years is
Mhm.
enough time to really get to know somebody
Right.
and trust them. Yeah,
Mhm.
I probably would.
Okay.
Because I don't think I would want to at this stage in my life have a long distance relationship. So
Right.
yeah, I probably would.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Okay.
I can see that because you definitely like, you know, I noticed with mom that she's okay with change, and so am I. Like I'm not like a person that can't like not change or adapt,
Mhm.
whatever. Like we're okay with moving. We're okay with moving around, like just having fun. So like I could definitely see you, mama, moving. So
Mhm.
if the right situation, the right setup, I could see you doing that. We just gotta make sure we find me a place too. But
Next
but
door.
you know,
Oh, now how did I
I
know
knew that was
that
coming.
Boogie was coming too?
I'm a remote worker, so I can go anywhere.
Um, so that's gonna have to be like a vacation spot because your man might be somewhere else.
So, he kind of like changed like me. Come
Oh,
on.
baby, we gonna move by mama.
No.
You ain't right.
If you have your man, then it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll give us something to do. A,
Yeah.
a trip we can take. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Shayla looking at me like, yeah, right.
Right.
You
Boogie
say
said,
that
I'm coming. I'm
Right.
coming. Mama be
Mm,
gonna look and be like, when did you get here?
right.
now.
She be in all her vlogs. She was like, "You Boogie over there
Oh
again?"
gosh. Oh
Long as it
gosh.
ain't out of the country.
Yeah.
Oh
He
yeah.
ain't
Mm-mm.
Other
No,
than that,
we're not trying to do the male in husbands. No.
Yeah.
right, right.
Yeah. Yeah. My goodness.
Um,
Mhm.
Boss Dog says he can't skate either. Boogie.
Oh, you can't. Oh, boss love. Okay, we in this together. We gotta learn. We got boss love. We gotta put that on the bucket list. You gotta learn how to skate too. We gotta learn how to skate, and you gotta give us an update.
Mhm.
Mama, what's your favorite meal to
Mm.
cook for a man? Like, what's the meal that you just like? I know if I make him this, he gonna
Whatever you like.
I'm like coming to America.
Oh, oh.
Well, I can cook it, whatever he likes. I'll cook it. I don't have a
Okay.
favorite.
So, like, you would just ask him, like, what are some of his favorite dishes, and you would
Hmm.
just pick one to cook.
Yep.
Okay. What would be if you would go on a date? What would be a okay date, first date for Mama B?
Hmm. Okay, first date for Mama.
Yeah, good question.
Um, don't necessarily have to be a restaurant all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I can go on the beach and throw a blanket down and have a picnic. Stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Um, I don't
That's a
know.
nice date.
Yeah.
Never thought of that. Yeah, that's a good one.
We can go to like a jazz club or something like that. I would like that. Um, yeah, that's cool.
The beach one was spot on.
Yeah.
Only
Mhm.
because I feel like, and y'all let me know if y'all agree with this. I feel like for first dates, I wouldn't go nowhere where it's too noisy,
Yeah.
because I want to see if that person can communicate with me.
Mhm.
And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
sometimes we have to talk.
Yeah.
But the second date for a jazz place, that would be awesome. But I love the idea of the beach, because it's just me and him sitting down, having a picnic, and we're able to communicate, and I can see if he's able to really sit and have actual good conversation with me. So
Yeah.
that would be a great one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
See that? Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that wasn't a first date though, but I definitely had a beach picnic date before, and we had
You did. Y'all had what?
Popeye.
Oh,
Yeah, we had Popeyes.
love that
Okay.
chicken.
It was actually fun though. It was cool.
Uh,
Okay. Popeye is on the beach.
Yeah. Didn't throw no chicken bones, nothing like that. It was very civilized.
That's right. Y'all clean. Y'all picked up y'all mess.
Yes.
Okay. On the beach. Let's see. And I know you would prefer the gentleman for his kids to be grown.
yes. Yes, definitely.
I was gonna
Here,
ask you too. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Grown and gone.
Grown and gone.
And that's it. That's
The
it.
I agree.
Mm.
Yeah. Grown up.
Hmm. I agree.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. So, you know, Mom, you want to be a grandma. I know, right?
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Do you have a preference, like a grandson, granddaughter?
No. Actually, I don't. Just
Okay.
give me something.
That's right.
Just give me a grandbaby.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's it.
One of
I
us.
love them. I love them both the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't
Long as
matter.
the baby's healthy,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
be girl or boy.
Exactly. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You're a pup, a pup mom, pseudo mom. So what if the guy you date
Mm.
dog
If he what?
don't like dogs?
Are we gonna know that before we even start dating?
That's right.
You
Okay.
know, that's gonna be one of the questions. You know, because I'm when we speaking and getting to know each other. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I'm definitely gonna say I have a dog. What do you
Right.
feel about? What do you think about dogs? If you
Mm-hmm.
don't like dogs, we could end that right there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's
That's when we
So
have to swap left, right?
because you don't want to go into it with complications already from the rip. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because he don't like dogs, so he's not going to have a good time. You know, being around me.
Right.
If you come to my house to visit, my dog gonna be there. My dog was living there before you came around.
That's
So
right.
right. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
that's
And
what it is.
Howdy ain't nothing to play with either. Howdy, that's a dog game. Howdy, something else.
Yeah, yeah. How they gonna check you at the door?
But yeah, that's one of the things you
But you
ask
know, dogs
early
can
on.
sense. Dogs can sense when you don't like them or you're afraid of them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they sense it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, believe
That
it.
they do.
Yeah, yeah.
That they do. Okay, yeah. That would be something that you ask early on. What would be besides, are you a dog lover? What would be another question that you would ask early on? Something that you would need to know.
Like I said, do you like to travel?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you get to know a person, you're gonna ask them what are some of the things you like to do,
Mm-hmm.
and then if he doesn't mention he likes to travel, I would say, okay, well, I like to travel. How about you? You know what I'm saying? And like with the dog, well, I have a dog. How do you feel about dogs?
Right.
You know? So all that, yeah, I would know up front before the first
Right.
date or anything.
Right.
Or at least
You got to ask, yeah,
yeah.
and it's not because there's no perfect guy or
Right.
girl or
Mm-hmm.
woman. You know what I'm saying? But the things that you enjoy doing, you want to try to meet somebody that enjoys some of the things that you like to do too,
Mm-hmm.
or that's willing to compromise, or vice versa. You
Right.
you you compromise on some of the things that he likes. So yeah.
Right. Okay. That is true. Let's see. I'm just going through the chat to make sure no one else asked any questions. Um, Boss Dog says if he doesn't like to travel, cut it, cut it, cut it.
Cut it. That's right,
It-
boss.
it's already cut.
Right.
It's already cut.
Yeah, because that's like one of my main things. I like to go.
Yeah,
So, you
me
know,
too.
we ain't got to go every month, but I'm saying
Yeah,
we ain't gonna sit in the house all the time. I can't do it.
right,
No.
right.
Yeah. So
And you also said, like, even if he's the type that he wants to drive and travel, you'll take that road trip with him.
oh, for sure, for sure.
Oh yeah, I can see
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
Speaking of travel, we'll be in New Orleans in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yes, I can't wait already.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
My stuff is ready. All I got to do is put it in the suitcase.
Oh yeah, she
I'm
be ahead.
ready.
Yeah, she be packed, y'all.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Oh,
it.
Mama B's ready? You
Uh
ready?
Yeah, all my stuff is ready. All I got to do is put it
Yeah.
in the suitcase. Ready. I'm
Yeah.
ready. Yeah.
You like me? That's how I be when it's time. When I know that we taking the trip,
Yes,
we
man.
already together. I just got to put it in the suitcase.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Oh
right.
yeah, that time came by fast.
It sure did.
It really did. I can't wait.
I know, me too. Um, I was just trying to go and see if anybody asked any more questions. But Mama B, is there anything that you would like to share, like what you got going on with your channel, or just anything that Mama B have going on?
Um, like I said, right now I'm just trying to, you know, post every day, build up my subscribers, and get ready for my new year, my new upcoming year.
Yes.
And then I'm going to be doing more lives, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, I got a couple other things that I'm thinking about doing. I'm not going to mention right now
Mm-hmm.
for my channel, but you guys will see, you know.
Okay, and
Yeah.
just for because I see we have some new people in the chat. If you can say your channel's name for
Mama
the new people.
Bowman, living life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's right, y'all.
Yeah.
Mama Bowman, living life.
Mhm.
That's
That-
it. That says it all. That's me.
Says it all.
Yeah.
True to the game, true to the name.
I can't with y'all too.
Be rhyming, I can't help it. Get it from mama.
Oh, you
That's
get it?
it.
I
That's
get it
it.
from my mama.
There you go. Oh my
Um, I'm trying to go back up because they had so many comments.
goodness. Yeah. Thank y'all for all being here too and tuning in.
That's right. I thank
Yes.
you all for being here. I love you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah,
Oh,
mwah.
thank you.
And thank you guys for having me.
Oh, thank you
Yeah.
for being
Yeah.
here.
You know the Love Talks is the show.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Every one of them has been good. I
thing.
love it. I love it.
Thank
Yeah. Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Um, I Cherish Church Network said, "Hey, Mama B, looking good, representing for the mamas." Get
That's right, I cherish. Let's get it.
it.
Oh,
Um,
we probably want to mention to you guys too. The next couple weeks we will be off.
mm-hmm.
Mother's Day is next week, so y'all celebrate y'all mothers and shout out to all the mothers.
Mm-hmm.
Chat. And the following week we'll also be off because
We
I'll be
gonna be in New
booked.
Orleans.
Gonna be in New Orleans. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That will be coming up when we come back.
Yes, we definitely will. So yeah, so I know I probably will say it again, but happy Mother's Day. We're not gonna be on, so happy
Oh yes, happy
Mother's
Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yes, all the mothers
Yeah,
next Sunday.
you
Yeah,
have the best job in the world, being a mother.
best job in the world.
Yeah, that's it. It's
Mhm.
a privilege.
It really is.
That's right.
It really is. And it's the best job in the world because it's a job that you really didn't. I can say you kind of applied for it, but you really didn't apply for it. But when you get the job, you love the job.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly. It's
and
a gift from God.
it's a gift from
That's
God,
what it is. That's what it
and
is.
it's a job that you do not quit.
That's right. That's right.
I love my job,
Me
Oh,
too.
Being a
Me too. Me too. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Mm-mm. Um. So yeah, I think I got through all of them. Sis.
all right.
Um. So Anisha LTV, aka Anisha the Beautiful, she put Mama B channel in. She put Mama Bowman Living Life. Here is her channel name. Thank you so much, Anisha, for that.
Thank
Thank
you, Anisha.
the best.
Um, okay. I got through them. So we want to thank everyone for joining us today with our special guest, Mama B. Mama B, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys for having me.
So, do you want to say anything before we close out?
No, just yeah, thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Mama, for being
Sure.
so far. And I had a great time with you.
Love
Yeah.
you guys.
Oh, I love you.
And
I
love
love,
all of you in the chat too. Bye
love
bye.
y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Love talk, it's love talk. We're all so bloody. Gets deep, but we still love and laugh. Love talk, let's chat. Love talk, it's love talk. We're all so bloody.